All right, appreciate everybody's patience there. Back up here. Take that off this. And I have to set it again. Oh well. On another game that I only learned over the past few months. I don't even recall what inspired me to learn the 1cc for Golden Axe. I've only gotten a small handful of them, but it was incredibly fun to learn because, I mean, the game's a classic. One of the first beat-em-ups I ever played. Loved the arcade version. Still actually prefer the arcade version to the Genesis version, although that one is very good. I also originally intended to have a character choice donation incentive for this game, but I guess that didn't pan out in time. Truth told, I would have only had it be between Axe and Tyrus. I've 1cc'd it with all three characters, but the Dwarf is... It's a hard run. I mean, it's a very fun run to watch, but it's a lot harder. But today, I'm probably just going to stick with Tyrus. If I can get to press a button. There we go. Tyrus is just a little bit easier of the two to use. I prefer playing Axe. But Tyrus is, I think, just slightly better. Just because her music is just so busted. Hey, what's up, Virus? Want that. So in terms of combat, a couple things you'll notice. I'm going to go for a lot of setups of this jumping down stab, like the high jump down stab. It one-shots a lot of enemies. So it's really strong. This. Gremlin's always getting in our way. Almost missed that. Alright, this one's kind of annoying. We want to get her to commit to a swing like that before we kill her. Otherwise, she's just going to dance around us the whole time. So Tyrus here can hold 9 magic potion bottles. Axe can only hold 6. So that does give him access to less magic, but for my money, it actually makes his magic easier to utilize and easier to maintain. Because sometimes all you need is 6. And I think that at the mid-levels, like 4 to 5-ish, I think his magic might be a little bit stronger than Tyrus's, but definitely not when hers is at like the max level. Really good boss fight there. Take our bottles back. Warp ahead here. On to Turtle Village. People are losing their minds. You get up here. There's some fast strats you can do that I haven't quite learned yet. I'm content to just put these guys against the wall and just let them do themselves in. That was actually really close. Just gonna hit there. There we go. This guy I'm gonna try and kill by doing some fast strats. Not quite. Didn't even get the rebound? Come on, game. That's mean. Okay, we got it that time. They essentially try to wander down, and that doesn't work out well for them, as you can see. Alright, cool. That there. That was bad. Missed the dash. In this case, we want the mount. On Genesis, mounts are kind of worthless. Like, they're certainly not bad, but, like, they don't get used in the speedrun, so I don't even really factor them anymore, whereas in arcade, they're super duper good. Just pin them to the wall and they can't get out. Roast them in 2 hits and they're done. Okay, I would like for this gremlin to come back on screen. I don't know if he's going to stay or not. So I am going to use this magic here in just a moment. Okay, he didn't stay. I figured. Too many sprites. Unleash the dragon. Kill these Valkyries. Here we have our first skeleton. The most obnoxious enemy in the game by a really good amount. Not counting bosses, I mean like non-boss enemies. But yeah, he's a turd. We're gonna see more of those. Much to my chagrin. Take our stuff back. Get over there. Thank you. Stage 3, we get my favorite mount. Those guys have iframes when they're that far off screen. That was not good. Like there's a certain patch of screen where you just can't hit enemies. It's a lot bigger than you want it to be. Once we have the red mount, we're good to go. These Hadoukens do a ton of damage. How did that miss? There we go. That tail swipe is surprisingly good. I do not want to be here. Oh, cool. I've never actually seen him fall off before. That was neat. Potions. Alright, leap. Cool. A lot of people jump across there. Just if you're on a mount, just dash. It's much more efficient. Set up here for some of these big guys. That's actually kind of hard to land because there's only so far you can scroll the screen before the game might actually just start spawning them right away, and you may not be in position. If you get a position like I just did, you're set. Okay. Put on to our boss. This guy's a jerk. I hate him a lot. He's fine as long as you can keep him at bay. That's sometimes not easy to do. The magic doesn't outright kill him either, so we gotta do this. Now granted, at full screen, he's not a problem to deal with, but his efficiency and priority at the mid-range is pretty much unmatched in this game, maybe even by the final boss. On to stage 4. This, to me, is the hardest stage in the game. Stage 5 actually probably is, but stage 4 is what can lead to the most cursed runs, for sure. Bop these guys around. Ugh, I got a little late on that dash. I'm also going to have a very low amount of magic going into this, so I didn't really maintain that well. I like to have at least 6, but I think I'm only going to have 4. That guy off the ledge. That was not good. Let's get this out of it. Do it again, I hope. Boss sort of turned into a win, but that was still really scary. Those skeletons can really mess you up. Okay, take all this. This is only a 2-life game. And yes, we can continue, but as always, since I have gotten the clear, I'd like to try to get another one. Ooh, I don't know about that video game. That seemed rude. Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble. This boss fight is just obnoxious. I mean, it's enemies we fought all throughout the game already, but they have much higher health. Not fun. Look at these guys. Spawn. Do this. This isn't going to do nearly as much damage to him as I would like, but I gotta take it for what it is. Sometimes you can be safe on the bottom pixel. I mean, you can't be, like, safe, but you can, like, really mess with their Z-axis a little bit. So, unfortunately, we took a death. It was a low magic. I kind of anticipated that. Hello. I have deathless this game before, so anything's still possible, but that was an unfortunate death we took there. I don't know, video game. Skeletons. They're awful. Alright, so we can't get an extend. They're just... They just don't exist in this game. Like that. Get us some full health back. So, success and failure here comes down to essentially one thing. We need to be able to get this mount, and we have to be able to keep it. Not necessarily easy. Okay, I don't know about that. We can do this to knock these guys away. Here's our mount. Need this for as long as we can. Especially up through these red knights. Those guys are a real pain if you don't have a mount. Just make sure I can deal with this guy. So this part's actually kind of tricky because you have to make them all approach you on the Z-axis, or else you're just never going to be able to hit them. Those where things get scary. This guy gets to approach us. Either of them get to approach us one time, we might be dead. Really cause some issues. He can definitely outrange us. He just won't actually attack us until he lines up with us perfectly. So we have to take advantage of that by creating a hitbox in the spot where he's trying to go. Alright, on to our final battle with Death Adder. I love this music first and foremost. This boss theme is super duper good. Also one of the reasons I prefer the arcade version. I'm gonna roast these guys in the corner real quick. I don't know how long it's gonna take to kill this hammer guy. Oh, that's not good. Can I get my mount back, please? I'm gonna do this. Yes, it is. So we still have our mount. That's cool. Gotta really be careful here. Then once you're down to just Death Adder, just pin him in the corner and just breathe fire on him to death. If we didn't have the mount, we could do the regular jump slash, and that would work just as well. Ah, I missed an input. That's unfortunate. Had that too, and I was just a little bit too slow at the last input. 3 hits from death too, sure. Goofed. Oh well. That is a clear, by the way. Not a 1cc, unfortunately, because I dropped an input and I had really low health, but 2cc, I'll take it. I've 1cc this game less often than I haven't. Also, you can't hate this ending. This ending is so good. For my money, this is one of the best endings in video games. Just so ridiculous and comedic. Truth in life, Okari sweat is actually a thing. It's like an electrolyte drink they sell in Japan. Anyway, thank you all so much for the GGs. Gotta go get them. They're gonna escape. Nope, definitely arcade version.